Is Land's End a seriously underestimated, undervalued, plus size clothing brand? I got mustard. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Oralia. Today I am bringing you a new to me brand. Not new to me as far as like knowing that they existed, because Land's End has been around forever. But I myself personally have never ever tried it. I thought that it was about time that I gave them a try. I have been sleeping on them. I'm doing a mini Land's End haul. Whenever I try a new brand, I don't go all out and order everything. I order specific pieces that I would normally incorporate into my wardrobe or that I find really intriguing and I want to take a look at it. So today I've got a few pieces from Land's End that I want to show you that are all in their plus size range. The first thing that I want to say about Land's End is I'm really impressed with their size range, because they not only carry straight sizes, they carry actual plus sizes in a lot of what they offer. Not everything, but a lot. They remind me in a lot of ways of J. Crew, but they are, I would say, a bit more affordable. I am just dipping my toe into the brand. I am not 100% sure about everything that they have to offer. I cannot wait to see what they put out for the fall, if what they have for their summer offerings are any indication. Let me know if you like Land's End and you would like to see more from me for Land's End. With all of that said though, let's go ahead and let's dive in to the pieces that I do have. So the first piece that I brought in is always something that I bring in when I can find it with a new brand, and that is a trouser of some sort. So I brought in these Pant pin tuck wide leg pants. I brought them in a plus size 18W. The color that I have is navy. They also have got another color in, it's a really pretty, like a heather gray. The cost is $69.95. By the way, I'm going to give you the full price because Land's End seems to run promotions all the time. Their pricing changes, so I'm just going to give you the original price. Don't let that deter you from going to look, because right now, for instance, they're running like 40% off site-wide. The pants are constructed of 74% polyester, 22% rayon, and 4% spandex, which is not surprising given the fact that this is a Pant knit. I love Pant knit. If you don't know, Pant knit is a double gauge knit, which means that it's thicker, it's going to hold its shape better, it's going to look a lot more polished, it's going to look just really nice, and it's going to stay looking that way for a lot longer than if it were just a single gauge knit. The one thing I will say about the plus sizes is that they are offered in a shorter inseam than in the standard sizes. So with the plus sizes, you're getting a 29-inch inseam. I'm about a 26-inch inseam, maybe 25, and these actually fit me pretty okay with a pair of heels. So these are great pants for the office, but I would say that even if you live a more relaxed lifestyle, I would pick up these pants, because even though they're trousers, they are really stretchy and they are very comfortable. Now, for me personally, I likely would have them shortened just a little bit, but not so much that I can't wear them with a heel. They fit nicely on the waist, they fit nicely through the hips. I love the fact that we've got that pin tuck in the front of the legs. I think that that is a really beautiful little style design element that gives the pants even more polish. The one thing I will say is that the pockets were gaping. So if I had had a little bit more room in the belly area, that wouldn't happen. If you don't like that, then I would say size up one. Really beautiful pant. If you are in a career, if you're working and you want a really great work pant at a really great price, then I would say definitely look at these, because they are so nice. They're super stretchy and comfortable, but they look really nice and dressy, and they're perfect for an office. But even still, I can always use a really great pair of trousers, because I wear trousers at home. I don't care. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about today's video sponsor, and that is Current Body. Current Body is probably my most favorite face skincare tools that I have ever used. The reason is that Current Body is hyper vigilant about being transparent with regards to at-home beauty tools. They put their masks through a lot of rigorous testing. As a matter of fact, you can trace the testing of your mask if you want to using the Veritrace, I think is what it's called. You can trace the testing cycles of your particular mask if you want to. They've improved upon the design because they have the current body one, which was the flat one. They have now changed the design a little bit, which hallelujah, it now has a chin strap. When I wore my original current body, I would have to sit there with holding the chin down because I wanted to be sure that got the light, because I have wrinkles down here on my chin that I really want targeted by infrared light therapy. Current body has got 3 different wavelengths. They've got red, they've got near infrared, and then they also have deep infrared. And the deep infrared lights are actually located around the eye sockets of the mask. That's one of the improvement that they've made with version 2. The other improvement, of course, is the chin strap. That's got a lot more coverage for you in that area where you don't have to mess with it as much. They also have got more coverage on the nose as well as on the lips, and you want that infrared around your lips because that will help to boost collagen in those areas, which will in turn help to reduce wrinkles and improve the plumpness of the skin around the lips. I wanted to talk about a couple of other things about the current body mask, this particular version, that I really like and appreciate, other than the chin strap, which I think is super awesome. Another design feature that they've added that I really love is that the strap actually is a lot sturdier. It will cover more of the surface of the back of your head and stays in place a lot better, I think. And so when you put it on, all you do is you pop it on, and then you take this Velcro panel in the back and you place it on, and then you can turn your mask on and everything is great. I could sit here just normally without fussing and fidgeting with the mask at all. And I think that that's a wonderful design feature. If you're walking around in your robe or you have a pocket or whatever and you want to go about doing things, you can. You just take this and you kind of clip it into your pocket. Of course, you want to be makeup free before you use it. You don't want to have anything on your face. So after I have done my facial cleansing routine, I will come down and I will do my mask. Once you're done with your current body mask, you just wipe it down. I use a wet towel, and I wipe it down really quickly with that, and then it's ready to go for the next time. I just wanted to come on here real quick again and demonstrate just a couple of the other features that this particular mask has that I truly appreciate. I really love current body. I was really happy when they reached out and asked me if I wanted to try the new improved design with the new lights, and I was like, yes please, because they are really beneficial. I mean, my late father-in-law, he was so funny. I hadn't talked to him in a couple of years, and we did a FaceTime, and he asked me if I had gotten plastic surgery, and I was like, no. And my partner's like, Dad, she uses an infrared mask, and he's all like, oh, he goes, well, you look like you've got plastic surgery. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. But no, it's just because I make sure that 5 times a week I am using my infrared light, because it helps to reduce inflammation. It helps to reduce the signs of aging. It boosts collagen. It's just a part of my holistic skincare routine that will help to minimize the signs of age on my face. I really love this mask. I think that it is such a great non-invasive way of taking care of your skin, of making sure you have a youthful appearance. That's not to say that you're going to look like you're 25. You're not. Come on, let's be real. That's not going to happen. But it will help to be a part of your toolkit for helping to make sure that you age in a way that makes you happy, that your skin is healthy, and that you can enjoy. I do this 5 times a week, 10 minutes a day. I will put the mask on and I will just sit back and listen to a YouTube video or a podcast or an audiobook. Maybe sometimes I just meditate. Sometimes I have taken a nap, a little short one, while wearing the mask. And you just put it on, close your eyes, relax, and just let the mask do what it's going to do. It is such a pampering moment that you can give to yourself. Now, they have extended a 10% discount with my code. So make sure that you enter my code to get 10% off on the website. I will have it listed here. I will also list it in the description box for you so that way you can take advantage of that 10% off. This is one of those pieces that, yes, it is a little bit of an investment, but trust me, you're going to love it. It is such a good tool. Thank you so much to Current Body for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Let's go ahead and let's get back to the video. The next piece that I have for you is this lightweight jersey button pin tuck top. I brought it in a 1X. The color that I brought in was a navy pin dot, but there are 6 other colors and patterns available in this top, and the cost at regular price is $59.95. The top is comprised of 56% cotton, 38% rayon, and 6% spandex. This top has got 3/4 sleeves, which is unusual. You don't see that a lot these days, and I actually really like that because I like the fact that it exposes one of the slimmest parts of your body, and as a plus size or as a petite, you always want to show those slimmer parts of the body because that will give the illusion of slenderness and height. I can really appreciate a 3/4 sleeve. I really love the polka dot. I love the fact that it's navy blue and white polka dot. I don't have anything like that in my own closet, but what truly impressed me, and this is where I wanted to see if they would fail, is in the pin tucking. The pin tucks are perfection. They are so beautifully constructed. They are really nice. The whole shirt in general is really well constructed. And surprisingly, it is very lightweight and cool. I could totally wear this during the summer. Now here I am styling it with my silk slip skirt from Quince because I wanted to see a slimline skirt with it, but I'm also trying it in a more casual way with my white denim skirt from J. Crew Factory. I am over the moon with this top, first of all, because it is a no-tuck top. This is the perfect no-tuck top. It is constructed to be worn out. It does a really great job of providing tummy coverage without making you look pregnant, because sometimes that will happen. It has nice coverage in the back. Yeah, it's not going straight across the body and cutting off. It is just such a lovely shirt to wear. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it casually. I imagine wearing these with a pair of white linen trousers. I think that would look really beautiful, or white linen shorts if you're a shorts wearer. This top is really nice, and it's going to be really beautifully casual, and yet at the same time can dress up depending on the pattern that you select, because they do have some really kind of out there kind of patterns, but I'm gonna leave you to your own devices. You can do what you will. For me personally, I don't like floral patterns, but I do love me a good polka dot, and this shirt is so good. I love it. I love it. I think it is beautiful. I would say pick one up in a couple of different colors. Everything that I am talking about here will pop up on the corner of the screen as I'm talking about each item, because Lands' End does participate with YouTube shopping program. Additionally, I will have it linked in the description bar, as well as I will put this as the top pinned comment on the video so that you can shop all of the pieces that I'm showing here, as well as all of the supporting cast, as I call it, that I am showing. The next piece that I have is a linen long sleeve feminine shirt. I have it in the size 1X, which is a 16 to 18 women's. The color is called Brilliant Cobalt Stripe, and they've got several other colors and patterns available in this shirt, which is different for linen. I rarely ever see linen in a floral pattern, but they do have it available in florals if that's your thing. The cost is $79.95. The construction or the composition of the shirt is 100% linen. This linen is really soft, although I feel like they may have added some chemicals to it to stiffen it up a little bit for shipping. With a washing, this linen is going to soften up really well. I love the fact that it's got a bit of a high-low hem, so it's a little bit higher up in the front than it is in the back, so it's going to give you some really nice bum coverage, but you can easily tuck this top in as a front tuck if you want to, or even as a full tuck. I bought this to compare it to the European linen shirts from Quince. Where they compare and contrast is that the European linen from Quince is soft right from unpacking, whereas this one has a little bit of stiffness, has a slight amount of itchiness, but again, I'm pretty sure that that will go away once you wash it. By the way, everything that I'm showing today is machine washable according to their website. What I found on the Quince one, though, is that I always struggle with rolling up the sleeves because it is a little bit tight. Not tight, I guess that's not the right word. It's just not as voluminous a sleeve to where when I fold it up and I go to roll it up like I like to do, where you fold it and then you take what's left and you fold it again and you end up with a really nice cuff. With the quince one, I have to roll it. You know, it's a rolled cuff because if I try and do it the other way, there's just not enough room with the sleeve in order to do that, in order to be able to fold and then fold again. With this one, I have a lot of room in the sleeve. There's a lot more gathering along the cuff of this particular sleeve. So there's more fabric in the sleeve itself. And so when I go to roll it and then do the double fold, that J. Crew double fold cuff, it rolls up really, really well. So that was one of the biggest differences. And I really like that because I prefer to fold up my long sleeves because I like, again, to show some skin so that way I can look a little bit more styled. I can look a little bit, you know, give that illusion of slenderness as well as height. For $79.95, and that's the regular price. I think right now it's, like I said, the site is 40% off everywhere. You would be able to get this for nearly half off. And I find that this linen shirt is really, really nice. In my view, you can never have too many linen shirts, especially in a blue stripe. The shirt itself looks really, really good. I like the width of the stripe. I think that it's perfect. I'm wearing it with a white denim skirt here, but I can easily wear those with the navy blue Ponte pants that I got in. I could wear them with a black pair of wide leg pants. I can wear them with my white denim, with white linen, with yellow. I mean, there's just so many different ways that I can style this particular shirt. So I'm super excited for it. It's an absolute must if you have not picked up a linen shirt, or if you are like me and feel that you can never have too many. I would grab one or two of these. They are that good. I really, really like them. The last item that I have for you is this starfish 3/4 sleeve dress. I have it in a 1X, the plus size 1X. I brought it in the Breton stripe, and they also have another color that is sold out, I think, in the plus sizes. I'm not sure how many they have in the straight sizes or what sizes are available, but it's a really pretty red one. The dress is comprised of 89% cotton and 11% spandex. I personally was more attracted to the stripe than I was to the solid because I saw that the stripe is in different directions. So you've got a panel of horizontal stripes in the front, and then on the sides you've got two panels of the stripes going diagonal, the same with the skirt, and then across the middle they've got the stripes going horizontally. I love it when they take stripes and they mix the directions of the stripes. They do try and match the stripes up as much as possible. Because of the fact that some of these are cut on the bias, it's really hard for them to completely match up the stripe. I'm fine with that. I think that the fact that they tried to match up the stripe, at least in a portion of it, is well enough. I like the fact that the sleeves are 3/4, so you don't have to worry about rolling up your sleeves to get some skin showing. I also really, really love the button detail on the sleeve. I always look at the details because those are the things that really make a difference with a piece. And those buttons are so pretty. They're like navy blue with the gold around them, and they're really, really nice. The dress does have a zipper, although I was able to put it on over my head, and the dress has got pockets. And the way the pockets are constructed is so nice. It's very flat, really nicely sewn. The dress itself is made of a thicker knit. I thought it was Ponte, but it's not. It's a cotton spandex blend. It has a really nice weight to it. So this is a really lovely dress for work if you are working, or if you are living a more casual lifestyle. You could wear this dress at home. I would wait to wear it when it's a little bit cooler, or if you've got air conditioning. This is a 3-season dress in my opinion. I don't think that I would wear this during the heat of summer unless you're in a really, really cold building, because the fabric is really thick. It's very elegant, it's very sophisticated, it's a perfect work dress. It's also a really nice dress for a more leisurely lifestyle if you dress it down a little bit, and or you want to wear it for like dinner or something like that. Thank you once again to Current Body for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to leave you with a video here that YouTube thinks that you will enjoy. Thank you as always so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you in that video. Bye.